Just days after announcing a two-way travel bubble with Australia, New Zealand has recorded a new case of COVID-19 in a hotel quarantine worker. TVNZ's Wilson Longhurst is following developments for us from Auckland. Good morning to you, Wilson. What do we know about this latest case?
Good morning, Lisa. Well, this person is a 24-year-old man who works at one of our managed isolation facilities as a hotel worker, the Grand Millennium here in Auckland. The good news is that this person lives alone, and at this stage there are no potential exposure sites in terms of locations of interest out in the public where this person may have spread the virus. This man's one close contact, who was a colleague of his, has tested negative, and so have 4 other people who lived in a home adjoining his one. The ministry therefore has said that the wider risk to the public is low at this stage, and officials though have confirmed that this person has yet to be vaccinated, prompting calls for front-facing border staff to be moved into more background roles until they get vaccinated. And the COVID-19 response minister Chris Hipkins this morning has told us that that now will be happening. But I guess what this really brings to light, Lisa, is just how closely Australia and New Zealand are going to be paying attention to each other's COVID-19 situations ahead of that bubble opening on the 19th of April.
Yeah, and can you tell me, Wilson, whether there's any connection between this and the decision by Prime Minister Ardern to announce a temporary suspension of overseas arrivals from India?
Well, we're not sure in terms of the genome sequencing of this case at the moment as to where this person, the hotel worker, picked up the virus. But we know, of course, the border is our best line of defence, and now this is unprecedented action from our government. Yesterday, there were 19 new cases picked up at the border, 19, and 17 of those came from travellers from India. And we know that the COVID-19 situation is pretty much out of control there. There are 126,000 cases recorded just yesterday. So this travel ban is an attempt to stop these cases coming in and putting a strain on our managed isolation facilities where cases like this could potentially get out. But this ban won't last forever, and here's what the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern had to say about that.
That's why I do want to assure you this is not a permanent arrangement, but rather a temporary measure until we are able to better understand and manage the current situation we are facing, and to see if there are ways to reduce the risk that actually travellers themselves are facing as they embark on their journeys to New Zealand.
Now, this ban starts on Sunday and will last for around 2.5 weeks, and epidemiologists have put their support behind it at this stage, but they say that it should only be used as a last resort. So what this ban has done has bought the government some time to work out just how they're going to try and prevent a wave of COVID-19 cases coming in to our border, and the one way that they could do that is being mooted as pre-departure testing, but rapid testing that happens just before people get on the plane rather than that 72-hour, 3-day window that they're given at the moment. But it's important to remember, Lisa, that these are New Zealanders being denied access into New Zealand for the first time.
Wilson, and as you made that point very well, this is very much in focus now because of the opening of borders between Australia and New Zealand. Thank you for detailing it all for us.